y'all! And it is December 25th. Merry Christmas! But for a Christmas gift from me to you, I'm going to be doing my total face routine. Just doing the face, not the eyes. The eyes are... I'm gonna figure something out to do with my new NYC palette, which is back there, by Urban Decay. Book of Shadows 3. Anywho, so, first off, I always moisturize. Holy crap, I put the moisturizer somewhere. Is it in here? Oh, okay, here we go. So, I usually use a lightweight moisturizer, but it is like winter. And I don't want my face drying out. So, excuse me, bless me, whatever. This oil-free hydrating gel. And it's just like a little testy tube. And it's for normal to oily skin. I got normal skin. But I'm gonna just... I'm actually gonna put my hair back. This is gonna look so ridiculous. Oof. Oof. Gross. Don't I look lovely? Tell me I'm beautiful. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just getting ready because I'm going to go over to my aunt's for Christmas dinner. So, first I'm going to be putting on the moisturizer. Just a tiny bit. Goes a long way. It actually has a purple tint to it. I don't know if you can tell. You probably can't. So when we smoke weed, we're just having fun in a galaxy. So yes, nice moisturizer. A little bit goes a long way. Crappy one, you're gonna have to like use most of the tube. So just gonna try to get it all in there, nice and pretty. I don't know. My cheeks are really red. You see that? They're like seem really red to me right now. I don't know. I'm like feeling really down about myself today. Like I feel real ratchet. I don't know why. And I also feel like talking in an accent. Which is kind of weird. Anywho, so the next thing I'm just going to take a primer. This one is by NYC New York Color. Yeah, New York Color. And it's the Smooth Skin Perfecting Primer. Shade 684. And it's just white. It's like clear. Just clear. And it's just a foundation primer. I'm just going to be taking it. My little fingers. Just get a little bit. It's kind of like pearly. Really pearl. So I'm just going to like put it on my T-zone. Cheekbones. And then I'm just going to blend it out everywhere. And I get this, I try to go as deep into the skin as possible with this. Like, I'm talking just... just absorbed into the skin. So, the next one, you betcha, it is going to be foundation. And my new current favorite foundation is my Rimmel Match Perfection Foundation, the Truer Fresher color. And I'm in 220 Soft Ivory. And I really like this color because usually I get really pale colors like this. Or like this. But I went for a softer look, and this really suits me, and I'm really loving the formula on this. Formula? Did I just say formula? I'm really loving the formula on this, and it's definitely tell me I'm out. Nope. Boop. So I'm just gonna, I have a little palette-y thingy that I use. Just like that. And usually I use my e.l.f. foundation brush, but I'm switching it up today because I just got them, but this is why I'm using it. And I'm going to use my Kirkland foundation brush and Kirkland Signature foundation brush. Really densely packed, nice, beautiful brush. I like it a lot. So, let's test it out on my face. You just get a little bit like that, and I'm just gonna apply it all over my face. And if you can already apply your foundation, like most of you can skip over this. But I am gonna go nice and fast. But I do have to say, I do really like the scent actually of this. It's got like a petunia kind of flowery, just a nice scent. At least it doesn't smell like cardboard like some of foundations do. So I know some people like just apply their foundation with just a foundation brush, but I really don't like that. I think it's kind of greasy and oily looking. So I usually use, ow, I just like freaking cut myself with this brush. However I did that. So I always try to get behind my ears, down my neck, because I don't want to be a chameleon. That's a good word for it. Don't want to be a chameleon. Nope, not my thing. Guys aren't sexually attracted to chameleons. And yes, ladies, this is why we wear makeup. Because it makes us feel better about ourselves because we know that we're going to be really pretty for the guys. So I'm going to take my Kirkland buffing finishing brush. It says, and you want to know what's kind of sad? This is such a gorgeous brush. And after I do this, these little beautiful white bristles will be tan. Just like my e.l.f. stipple brush. So we're just going to buff everything. See? I'm just going to buff everything out. You start in one place. I'm going to start behind the ears, down my neck. The problem with just using foundation brushes too is they can get a very streaky look. So these are actually nice brushes because so far like no hair has fallen out on my face. But if you don't want that streaky look and you just want to go for that whole, not airbrush because that's what a stippling brush is for. My hand's actually kind of tired. I'm going to try to buff with this hand. It didn't work out. It's just a nice natural little look. I really like using stippling brushes like this just because it does blend the product out nicely, and who doesn't want that? Because if you have a streaky face, you're just going to be like... So as you can tell, I blend a lot. Another problem with just like streaking on your foundation like that and leaving it is I feel like it can get kind of transferable. Where this is working it into the skin. Damn it, it will not budge. Oh, my brush is all dirty now. Just nice and dirty, folks. Anyway, now that we've got that done, I am going to put on... No, I'm not going to put on a pressed powder. I'm really not. Ugh. I am going to get my... my nail. I'm going to get my tone correcting powder. Oh, I just blinded you. And I'm going to get an Avon brush like so. Swirl it around. And this will kind of mattify it. And of course, keep everything colorful. Not colorful, but it's all gonna be like perfect. Okay. Couple brush sheds, but I am gonna say this brush is like extremely old. It's an Avon brush. I'm not really fond. I'm not fond of like Avon and Mary Kay. It's just not that great. It's not that great of quality. So, get your face on. So then next for a bronzer and my highlight, I'm using a Too Faced little mini baby palette. And it's Beauty on the Go. Glamour to Go. Why did I say Beauty on the Go? And it comes with 8 eyeshadows. And the bronzer and the highlight, which I will be using today for you. So, first off, bronzer. Gonna get my Kirkland angled bronzing brush. And I'm going to load up my brush with product. And contour my face. What the hell? I don't know what that is. So I'm going to contour my face just a tad. Nothing cray. Contouring done. Then I'm gonna get a blush. And I don't really want to contour with my blush today, so I'm just gonna take my, if I'm doing like a kind of blush, I just like to use this big old brush. Don't know where it's from. Probably Mary Kay. It's one of their older brushes, I think. Stole it from my mom. You can go shopping in their stuff. Sometimes you'll find some really good things, sometimes you won't. Like the moisturizer was from her Shite makeup collection. Because you see, the thing is my mom doesn't do her makeup right, and I just want to grab her and say, ah, let me do your makeup. So then taking an e.l.f. angled brush, this was my old bronzing brush, but now it's going to be my highlighter brush. I'm going to take that highlight color, and I'm going to highlight like so. And that, my dears, is my face routine.